Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for the sign of Aries for June 2021. So, before we begin, I'd just like to welcome everyone, especially any of you who are watching this particular reading or are new to my channel. So before I get into a little bit the reading itself, I'd just like to make you aware of my special offer, Angel Reading. I've been offering my $77 half-hour reading since for 1 full hour since the pandemic began. So you can get, if you sign up now for the month of June, you can receive my half-hour reading for 1 full hour. So what you would do is go to my channel, theangelschool.com/services, and the link is below in the description area of this video, below the video. And you would go to that page and select the half-hour reading as it's listed. There's no special button for this. And what you would do is within 24 hours after you submit your payment, you will receive a confirmation email on the first business day that is next. So if it's a weekend, you won't hear from me until after the weekend, for example. And within that email, it will note the special offer for the month of June, and it will also give you instructions about how to set up an angel reading with me and how to submit your availability. So you'll do that, and every correspondence to set up the session will happen through the email. Okay? All right. So let's tune in now, and just tune into your heart. And let's tune in together to the energy for the month of June. For your reading, especially. So they were showing me earlier, they wrote June and then they wrote Libra. And this is just sort of a message for everybody for the month of June. And what it gives me a sense of the sign Libra. It was also interesting because I had to separate the deck into two piles, which I didn't explain, but we'll take the time when I'm going through it. In the first card, as I was separating the deck into the Archangels, the Major Arcana and the Minor Arcana, was also the Justice card. So there is a sense of, in this month, harmony, balance, and really there are other qualities of Libra, such as you know, beauty, because as Libra is ruled by Venus. But what I'm feeling in particular about this for you is that it's a sense of opportunity in this month for us to find balance and alignment, to create harmony. And if things have just sort of been sort of chaotic for you, that there may be an opportunity for you to really seek this out for yourself in this month. So they're showing me, when I see a naked behind, this is my symbol for vulnerability. And they were showing me the angel number 28. And what I get a sense about it is that for some of you, that things might start to, or opportunities might arise that will create this balance that you need in your finances, to find harmony within your finance. So just be aware of it. Maybe you need to really take a little bit more careful look and at your finances to be more prudent in how you are how you are using your resources, and almost seems like a sense of investing your resources wisely. Now that this number says, the number 28, it says, money comes to you as you keep the faith that you, your loved ones, and your beautiful life purpose are all fully supported by heaven. Money comes to you as you keep the faith that you, your loved ones, and your beautiful life purpose are all fully supported by heaven. So there's a sense that you are making some decisions based on, you're thinking about, being able to support your loved ones, your family, as well as following your heart. And you're worried about this. And the writing word message, like there's some old messages that you're struggling with that are creating this sense of insecurity that you have. So it's not really based on reality, but it's based on past baggage. And one of the things they were showing me for the month of June for everyone is I was sort of felt like I was going around in a circle, as if I was viewing everything from a 360 degrees. So there's this sense of, in order to really have this balance in this month and to actually probably acquire it, is that you have to take the time. Don't just react to one moment and through one facet or lens of yourself. Take the time to see it from all the sides, for yourself and for everyone else. And this does not mean that this doesn't have to take a lot of work. It's really less work because you just disable that part of your mind that starts to take this one strand and spin it into just a whole mess of assumptions. And what you do instead is you just drop it. And you be more observant. You give it time, give yourself time to see it. Let it unfold for you. So this means proceed, but be aware as you proceed, not in an unbiased way. Don't go with the expectation that you're waiting for something to drop. Go with the expectation that you are being open to opportunity, that you are secure within yourself to be able to discern what is right for you and what is not, and that you will make the best decision that is available to you in that moment, and you accept that that best is what is perfect for you at this stage of your life. And that this is what's always occurring. It's never perfect, but it can be just right for the moment. That you're always where you need to be at each moment of your life. And that some of it might be fate, and other parts of it just might be the ability for you to create, leaving space for you to create. But you're always where you need to be if you can get in this frame of mind. Okay? Another number that I saw for you before I began, and this is for you, Aries, is 200, which is also says God's powerful and unconditional love is filling your heart and mind with faith, so that you can rise above any seeming troubles. Trust that all is well, because it is. So this is a very important month for you to keep your faith, Aries. And this is you rising above. So I feel like things are going to come into balance. because you're going to rise out of some challenges that you've been working through, or if you've been challenged in your finances, or you've been struggling to figure out what's the right decision for you. You've been really struggling around a choice, but you're also concerned or worried about being able to support, and you don't want to make a mistake, or you don't want to risk it all. And they're just giving you clear messages here that you will be safe and that all is well. All right, let's take a look at the card. All right. Let me just see what's going on here with the focus. It's a very rainy day. So this is an appropriate card, Aries, because as you can see, your symbols are there. So we have the Emperor here. We have Archangel Michael is the archangel that you'll be working with. So the card on the left represents the Archangel message from the Major Arcana, showing the big theme that you're working with, or the major influences playing out in your life in this month. And on the right, it will be a card from the Minor Arcana, showing how that might be displayed in your day-to-day interactions, or advice about how to work with this lesson. So the idea here with the Emperor, you're in a position of leadership. You are leading the way. So one aspect of this is that you're setting the trend. And this is another aspect of that Libra trend setting. So you're setting a trend here for others, an example for others to follow. This also tells me that you see yourself as a protector, a provider, and you're really focused on these concrete ideas, and that you are, you'll be focusing on strategies, plans to actually help yourself to manifest goals. So you're going to be really focused. You need to be focused and grounded. You need to get down to the basics and work with what's in front of you. And there's not a lot of room for assumptions. So you really need to think practically. You need to really be focused on what's in front of you. Don't allow too many abstract things to come in. If you're inspired, it will enhance what you need to do. But usually people get distracted by fear, and that doesn't enhance what you're trying to do. It either distorts it or distracts you from getting it done, because it places another problem that's not even important, or it collages several problems so that you can't really focus on what you're supposed to be done. And the thing that you're supposed to do will make you feel confident, make you feel secure. So that's why it's really important to know what your priorities are, to know what your goal is, and to really focus on what you need to oversee. Okay? So for you is how to stay grounded, how to stay focused, and how to deal with the facts that are in front of you, and not let your mind start wandering to the what ifs. Stay right here, because this is where you're creating everything. This is where the what ifs will come as a creative response to what you're getting done, to what your plans are, your goals are, and how you're executing them. So call upon Archangel Michael to give you the courage, to also give you a sense of purpose as well, and to just feel that strength. Don't be afraid to feel powerful. When you're passionate about something, don't be afraid of that power, that security, that knowing, that trust and faith that you have when something is so deeply embedded in your heart. Don't be afraid of that. sometimes we get very much afraid of knowing what we want. Okay, so we have here the Two of Fire, which is showing, this is a card definitely about just very much indicating choice, and how you want to impact the world, and the plans. And so you're thinking about the plan. So here you're in this phase where you're listening to your heart. Okay, you are working with the blueprint that is in front of you, and you're bringing this together, and your goal is to create. You're in a place where you're open to creativity, to begin to launch something, right? So really focus in on the strategy, focus on what's in front of you and what you want to do with this, and really focus on service, about how you want to impact the world, because whatever it is that you're cooking up is going to have a major impact on everyone that is around you. And this also, they just wrote supportive. It shows that this card shows that you have support around you. So be aware of people trying to partner with you, or people coming in to offer some support or encouragement, and take that as a sign of divine guidance. All right, so I send you lots of love and angel blessings. Have a beautiful month.